Morning, welcome back to the channel, Tony's Guys UK. Today we're going to do something about the indicators. So you might have seen on the previous videos that I'm not happy about the indicators. There's no sound to them, very hard to see. So we're going to fit a buzzer kit. Now it's just a cheap kit off eBay, £10, and it says on the instructions will take no longer than 10 minutes to fit. Let's find out. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the kit off eBay, which is basically a buzzer, 3 wires to connect up, and we use Scotch locks to connect them. Just have some instructions. It takes approximately 10 minutes to fit, with little or no electrical knowledge. So it'll be interesting to see. I might have read of that. Normally I don't read instructions, but I'll have a quick read. Tools required. Pliers or eagle beaks just to connect those Scotch locks, and the 8mm socket or even a spanner just to get the 4 bolts which hold the toolbox in place. Alright, let's get started. Right, so toolbox has to come off because the wires are behind it for the indicators, and there's 4 nuts, one in each corner. That's our first job. Take the 4 nuts off. Oh, crikey. They come off very easy. And they're not on very far. Not on by many threads. So yeah, that's a bit poor, isn't it? Wouldn't want to put too much weight on these. Now I guess it should just pull off. Only the last owner has stuck it on. Right, so let's get a little bit of a plastic trim to get that off. But the last owner, even though he didn't actually use it, was actually stuck on the toolbox, so it didn't leak. But I don't think he realised it's not going to leak because it's one unit. So he sealed across the top here. I'll show you what I mean. Sealed it all and glued it in. He didn't really have to, but never mind. We'll clean that up afterwards. But for now, we've got to get the thing off without damaging it too much. Right, there go the nuts. Alright, and we should be able to see the wires now. So we have wires to each indicator. Green must be the earth, so we'll just simply Scotch lock into the blue and the orange and the earth. Nice and simple. Alright, so this is the kit. I would do say put it up as high as you can, actually in the headset, but I don't really want to mess about with the headset, so I'll just leave it in the toolbox and see how loud it is when I do it that way. So a red to a blue, simple as that. We'll get a Scotch lock. Scotch locks work pretty simple. I don't know if you can see on that, but there's an end and there's no end. So simply stick that one in first. And I tend to just fit that one first. Bit tricky, isn't it? Right, so end, and just squash the plate down. Open it back up again. And that's the connection there. Then just go through to the indicator. Make sure it's in the right place. Close the Scotch lock, and again push it tight and clip it closed, and that's all there is to it. Give you a little look at that. This is to the right indicator. Scotch locked on. And the black goes to an earth. So we'll just do that one next, then we'll just try it, see if it works. Now, just read the instructions, and there's a clever way of doing it so that when you press the brake, the buzzer stops. That's by connecting this to the wire that goes from the brake switch to the light at the back. So it's a clever idea, but for now I'm just gonna put it to earth. Now that might actually be an earth. I'd rather not use a Scotch lock, to be honest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just check to see if that's an earth or not. Back in a minute. Right, check to see if that's an earth. Just a multimeter on resistance, ohms. Stick it on there. Well, first of all, just make sure it does work. The 1 will go to a 0 when there's a full circuit. So there. And then any earth, I don't know if you can tell or not, but that's gone to a 0, so that is an earth. So we'll connect the black wire behind that nut. Much better way of doing things. Not a fan of Scotch locks. Okay, I've just put a little spare connector on there. It's a 10mm nut. Just undo it enough to slide this behind it. Do it up over. Alright, that's nice and tight. So, if we put the indicator on, see if it makes a noise. Can you hear that? Obviously the left's not connected yet, so nothing. Right. Yeah, that's pretty loud, that. I don't want to put it under here because it'll be too loud. I'm going to keep it in the glove compartment area. I'm just going to glue it or velcro it to the back of the box where there's some space. Right, I'll do the other one now. And again, there's our Scotch lock. And we'll connect the first bit. What does that little metal just cuts through the sheath and makes contact with the wire. But I really don't like them, I really don't. There's actually a connector there. Oh. Wish I'd noticed that connector before. That's really what I should have done, is made a little dual connector rather than Scotch lock on this. But now I know there's a connector there. If this does mess up the wire, if it does break the wire, then I know I can easily put a new connector on. Just get that lined up. Squish the metal on. Again, close the connector off. Alright, we'll give it another try. That noise is just the fuel pump starting. So right we know works. And left. Oh, that's loud. There's quite a bit of space up along the top, so I'm just going to put it up here for now. Just took a bit of Velcro on the back of there. We'll put a bit of Velcro on there as well. Sticky back. Right, Now if I find it's too loud, I'm just going to put some foam over the top of that speaker, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, so it's Velcro done now. Yeah, they're all out of the way. Right, bit more thread now, but I take it all back what I said about the previous order, putting the rubber trim on. I wouldn't have super glued it on mine, but it's very fiddly. Very fiddly. You know the one that's in the socket, that's a deep socket. Get it started. Actually, I did some likes and dislikes, because I thought the quality was actually pretty decent. Go through the bike, that is some of the fitting and everything, but let me know a bit now. That's really cool, that. It really is cool. That's the one. Just the bottom now. A bit more thread shown on these. That goes up easier. And the fourth one just goes in there. I'll find it. Right, all done. Let's have a listen. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, I think I might just take it back off, put a bit of foam or something over that speaker and put it back on in, because that's just a little bit too loud. But for now, that's the idea behind it. I'm going to clean up now. Thanks for watching. It is a simple job, toolbox not so, but it's a very simple job really to make the bike a lot safer. Alright, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to the channel, it helps me a great deal. You get notified when the next video is uploaded. So yeah, thanks for watching, safe scootering and keep the faith.